Funnily enough, I just did a Tales of Eternia run. So I hope you guys are ready for some peak anime design. Because you're about to get some peak anime design. Look at how fucking huge these eyes are! It's so 90s! I was playing this and I was just like, oh! My kidneys, no! Also, look at that sweet CG! Wow! I didn't even know they did that back then! Holy shit, it feels weird going back to this. No, the anime is stabbing my kidneys, Maestro. But yeah. Oh, wow. Farah, come on. Turn down those eyes. Yeah, it's pretty good CGI, but also coming back to it when seeing the future is just like, whoa. Also, fuck that fucking crystal. I hate that crystal so much. Also, there's a pretty well animated segment for the attract mode.
No, the anime eyes aren't the reason I'm playing this game, Maestro. You knocked it off. Don't put words in my mouth.
So let's talk about a gateway drug. Tales of Destiny 2, right? Oh, I gotta turn that down a little bit. Hang on a second. They do not have volume here, so I'll have to do the needful. Feels a little loud on my end, that's why I'm, turning it down just a little bit. So let's unpack things a little bit. I like the Tales games a lot. And yes, it is because they are very anime, but they are also mechanically fun and very well written in some capacities. Not 100%, but they're a consistently good 70%. Now, there's a lot of fucking Tales games. I'd argue Tales games are almost in the running for matching Final Fantasy for, you know, number of games in a series. And much like the Final Fantasy series, the Tales series has no through line. All the Tales games have no consistent protagonists. They don't typically have sequels. They don't even have the same worlds. It's always a different realm, different hero, different everything. That's why it's called Tales. It's just a tale. Now, Tales of Destiny 2 is pretty funny because, beforehand, there was Tales of Fantasia, if I'm remembering the term. Yeah, Fantasia, and Tales of Destiny 1. Fantasia never officially made it to the States. There was a fan translation. It was bad. Well, it made it officially to the States in the Game Boy era. I should rescind that. But, like, the fan translation was, very teenager in their parents' place tier. But there's a very distinct reason why I'm starting with this. A, this is my gateway drug. And even though it says Tales of Destiny 2, it's actually Tales of Eternia, and there's a funny story to that, but I digress. But Tales of Fantasia is the first one, and it's aged like milk. So I didn't want to go back to that where I would be actively struggling with the controls. There's also the actual original Tales of Destiny, which is the one that got to America, the first one that released. That's why this is called Tales of Destiny 2, because they wanted to ride that wave. But Tales of Destiny, I don't have any really investment in it. It's a one a lot of people like, but I was never really feeling it. This, however, was my gateway drug. I bought it. I don't know why I bought a game called Tales of Destiny 2 as my first game ever, but the fuck can you do, alright? But, this is about the time when they were the peak of 2D design, in my opinion, where they got it down pat with good graphics and good mechanics without over bloating it or, you know, Revamping the entire system and making it really confusing. Like, why the fuck is water considered a holy element? I don't fucking know, but like, why are we talking about that? That's another game that's just bad. Throw that in the closet. Tales of Eternia. This game I started out with, and I felt like if we're gonna like take a dive into Tales games for the rest of the summer, I want to start here because I know this game. And admittedly, I'm a little terrified going back to it because the last time I played this was 2006, I want to say. Can you read still? What do you mean? Yes, I was 6 back then. Sure, let's go with that. I'm not in my 30s. Do you remember how to read the special language in this game? Thank you for bringing that up. I'll elaborate that on a minute. Let's listen to gobbledygook. Is this an actual language? I'm pretty sure this is fake. By the way, it's a Tales game, gotta have a mascot character. No, I last played this in 2006. So like 14 years ago? The voices are super quiet. Yeah, I'll turn it back up. I wasn't sure because in my ear it's a little loud. Tales of Destiny remake to be part of 2D Tales games, mainly because you like really crazy stuff in it. Oh yeah. So yeah, we're starting a Tales game with what is effectively the start of Dragon Ball Original? Well, I suppose you could call it Dragon Ball Z because that's the one that retcons Goku into being a weird monkey alien coming in from a pod in the sky. Makes me think of how they speak in Klonoa. I never played Klonoa. Can't believe Future Trunks is a girl. Oh, you're right, it is the Capsule Corp pod! That's great. Princess Trunks is someone I have, conflicting opinions on. But I will say, like, most of the characters in this game are alright. There's one character that I exclusively do not like because they follow a trope that appears in every Tales game and I kind of fucking hate it. I think it's only ever been good once and that's a very liberal term. So where's Broly? Broly will be disc 2, I want to say? And then they gave him a bazooka. Now, are you ready for voice acting? Because you're about to get some fucking voice acting. Oh, do I have to advance the text? Oh, no!
Huh. Is that...
Is this the third game of the series? I actually think it is.
Read!
Farah?
Oh man, there's some weird, like... I think I heard a weird
Hey,
clip at the...
long time no see. How's it going? Did your hunt go well?
I just took what I need for today. Nothing hard about that.
Oh yeah, never after. Welcome to the fucking pile.
Wow, I have to admit it. You sure are handy with your sword.
Yeah, sword, let's go with that, because there's gonna be some mechanical complexity with quote-unquote sword.
Farah, it sure is a surprise to see you here.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
something wrong
lately
with the
I've been busy in
voices.
the fields. Read? Do you still come here every day?
Yeah,
You've liked this place ever since we were small.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd like an overlook like this just to fucking get away from it all.
so what's up today? Playing hooky?
Of course not. There's something different about the sky, so I came to take a look.
The sky?
Oh, there is an audio glitch. Is there a patch for this?
Don't the colors look different?
Do they? Can't say I've noticed.
It's definitely weird. I think something's going to happen.
I think the plot's about to kick off, Reed.
Yeah? Like what?
I don't know. Maybe something's about to come falling from Celestia.
Okay, so they're acknowledging it this early. I totally forgot about this. So the world in this game is unique.
Don't sound so thrilled. Anything coming from there is bound to be bad news.
How would you know?
I will also
There hasn't been
say,
contact between our worlds for
light
2,000 years.
spoilers. Try not to spoil anything. Let the game breathe. I won't belt anyone for it if they do it, like, accidentally, but if you keep fucking, like, doing that, I'll give you a stern talking to. But this is an old-ass game. It was, like, 2000, so it's, like, what, 22 years old right now? This motherfucking game can drink, but I still want the game to breathe on its own, right?
Anyway, life is meant to be simple. When things stay the way they are, that's true happiness.
Man, that one dude from Lunar Silver Star Story would have a field day with these two.
Here we go again. Reed's philosophy. You never change.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe I'm just that way because of all the trouble that a certain somebody caused. Farah?
Hey, over there. What's that?
Uh-oh.
The most boring teenager alive.
Reed!
Never after. You're right. I'll elaborate when the cutscenes are done, but you're 100% right.
Farah, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. But something came down, didn't it?
A meteor
have a
fucking
look.
hit us. I'm gonna go check it out.
Farah, wait, it's too dangerous. Ah, she's always like this.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's loud. Let's take a look at our main character, Mr. Midriff. Reed Herschel is, very unassuming. He's a very normal dude. There's actually very little, like, remarkable at him. Keep that in mind throughout the game. Disc 3 is gonna get hilarious. But if you notice the bottom of this mark, he has slash level and thrust level. Reed has, I believe, 4 weapon types? And you need to switch between them throughout the entire game to learn all of his fucking moves. Because motherfucking Reed Herschel has like 80 goddamn techniques that you have to learn. Can I turn on auto run? Was Symphonia the last game that had split slash and thrust? I think so. I wouldn't know. I hated Symphonia. Oh no! This game doesn't have auto run! Fuck! And there's random encounters. If you've never played a Tales game, it's a little weird. Imagine it like a fighting game, but the problem is, like, since we're starting out, I don't have any techniques. But you could do basic standing attacks, you could do tilts, you could do uppercuts, and you could do down attacks, which are thrusts. I forget. How do I turn on semi-auto? Okay, semi-auto is already on, that's good. But if you can see it, we already have stuff going, but we have to... We basically have to spam a type of attack enough to where we develop it. For Sonic Blade, I have to keep doing slashes. For Lightning Blade, I have to do thrusts. Oh man, it's random encounters. I can't turbo them. So I believe with attacks you can do up to 3 if you chain them 2 forward and a down attack.
We win.
Oh, that's good. We win! It's a game that I enjoyed, and I'm hard-pressed to encourage people to delve into it outside of a surface-level gameplay. I really couldn't dig it, because it felt like Symphonia was a weird rehash of, Fantasia. By the way, this game is very nice. You can save anywhere, but you will load at a load point, but the load points fully heals you. Hello, amigo. I heard the voice for Reed in this game is quality. Oh yeah. The voice actor for Reed is very bored.
We win.
Man, I don't learn Sonic Blade for a while, do I? Holy shit. I remember playing this game ages ago, but it didn't click with me. It's very much a game of the time, but it was my gateway drug. So I want to mix up slashes and thrusts so I could get out my learn my techniques easier. Probably need to level up slash once. How far am I? Oh, we're gonna be a while on learning stuff. The hero Regulus, protector of the land. I swear by Seifert that I shall inherit his sublime spirit and pass on to thee this great skill. You're gonna remember those fucking names, because let me tell you about theology! I forget there's a block in this game.
You can't beat me.
I also do like how in the trailers they show Reed fighting with a sword, but you start out with a fucking axe. Oh yeah, by the way, if you've never played a Tales game, there's one very important thing to know. Tales games are percentile based on healing, but you only ever get 15 of an item. This makes things a little difficult. Back in the day, you only got 2 games and they were not completely awful. You played the hell out of them. Yeah. Like, that's part of why I was always a little hesitant to play this for stream, just because you had fond memories as a kid. Oh, I think blocks are actually automatic in this game. Oh, blocks are done by not attacking. Or not? Yeah, I don't remember enemies being this HP spongy.
Win.
Also, one cool thing about this game, they will automatically restore 1% of your HP and MP after a fight. That way you're never, like, at 0. Holding down button to block. I don't know. I don't remember how to block in this game. I always just kind of spammed attacks and dealt with the blows. Oh! There it is. It's square. But you can also auto-block.
We're not gonna lose so easily.
New skill! We're gonna be seeing that, hopefully, a lot. Skill... Bind it to forward. Sonic Blade. Attack the blade with sonic ripples. An effective skill. This is a Power Wave. Holy shit, I don't remember where to go. This is great. This is a good stream. No, I came in from there. Is it the weasel? No, it's not the weasel. We're not unleashing the weasel. Oh, good. The moment I get a new skill.
Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade.
Sonic Blade. I'm Reed Herschel. Oh, this is great. Now, there's a big problem with the combat initially, because combat has 3 modes in this game. Auto, semi, and manual. Up until you get manual, you cannot manually jump in this game to attack enemies. You have to rely on doing attacks to get there. It's a little awkward.
Huh? What are you? You're a peculiar looking thing.
Squirrel!
You want me to follow? Is that it?
Mainly, usually gotta like hold guard and press up and... Oh, do you? No, I'm not jumping.
Sonic Blade. It's over.
Wang is gonna show us the true skill going full manual. No! I don't know if I could go full manual. It's been a long time. Oh man, it actually is the fucking capsule ball from Dragon Ball Z.
Over here.
What is this? Who's that?
Unrurui, Ti Muku, Yayo Foidi, Anrupu Mugutun.
So, fun fact about this language, it is a replacement cipher. They just replaced every letter with a icon. That being said, this game has the problem of the thing, where if you know the language spoken at the beginning of the game, the entire plot gets spoiled in the first 30 minutes.
Tuya Muyai Tun, Usu Tun Dinduya, O Waitun, Fundin Tu Aitun.
Can you go full Manuel? What?
What?
Yeah, that's how I feel too, Reed.
Ti Us Puru Aiwan Us, Umu Fundiai, Usu Uti.
I'm gonna have to figure out the
I can't
fucking
understand a single
audio
word.
glitch.
What do we do?
Ustiundin Aimuya Imunundin, Bai Waimu, Supun Aikutun Rumu Wasu.
If you go through the full effort to learn the language, you kind of bring that on yourself. Yeah!
Anyway, it's dangerous here. Let's get her out of here.
Why?
Because!
Because! By the way, Reed Herschel, very normal person, doesn't just arbitrarily explode into rainbows.
Ouch. Farah, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about her?
Pass the fuck out from the explosion.
What is this? This...
Oh, they actually just
light.
straight up call it a rainbow light, that's funny.
Fibrial.
You're gonna hear that word a lot.
Quickie.
Ow, ow!
Bawaiti Usutia Usu. Purun Aisun.
I love the idea of just the entire plot locked behind a replacement cipher. It's so
I got
fucking
it.
funny to me.
Can you let go of me now?
I don't remember what's said here, but I have a vague idea of the plot beats.
We don't know who she is, but one thing's for sure.
And what would that be?
She likes you.
Sure.
Don't be stupid. That's silly. She wants help. From both of us.
Dui Yayo Kumuiba. Tiun Boundin. I Poiti Suofu. Tiun Gudin Itindi. Wadi Ayatun.
She's saying Roseblood is the sled. God. I never watched that movie. Is it worth a watch?
Help? Oh, I see. We can't understand her, but we sure can help.
How?
This is the very interesting thing that this game explores, is that if a fucking alien landed on your lawn and just started barking at you, how the fuck are you supposed to do anything about it? God, this is bringing back some fucking memories. Holy shit.
And so that's what happened. We wanted to ask for your advice.
We'll search the site of the explosion immediately.
You
It
sound
might
so
still be
evil! What?
dangerous.
Right. And, what about her?
She must be cast out.
Oh yeah, because you are evil, I forgot. Well, not
It
evil,
might
just
seem
pragmatic.
cruel, but it is my duty to protect this village.
You do like Yuri, Shadow Hearts, and Drawn Can't... I know the scene you're talking about, but I can't remember that scene. Like, what was the context of that?
That's no excuse. You're saying we just turn our backs on a girl in trouble?
This is the voice of man who's gonna betray you. I know,
Sarah.
right?
Look at the color of her skin. Strange clothes. Unintelligible speech. She could be the seed of disaster.
Oof. Right. So every game has a undertone to its writing, a very explicit undertone. I totally forgot Eternia is theological racism.
Quickie!
Huh? What's wrong?
By the way, dude, just Terminator's in.
What's going on?
Ay dunsu.
Uagainon, fui mudo, yayo, tundidoya.
Fun fact, other Tales games did have it because Tales of Arise does similar themes, because Tales of Arise is a retread of the concepts of Eternia. It's one of the games I'm thinking of doing for the, like, the capstone of the stream. Oh, shit!
Stop!
Iuti, ifu, toya, ba, aya.
By the way, here's your first boss fight. Let's fucking go. Who's this dick? Why is he speaking English? Hello?
Triple blossom!
Sonic Blade!
Oh, we don't even get time to see Farah before this. This is great.
Triple blossom!
Sonic Blade!
Boss fight's done. Oh, right, I forgot Farah has her own technique. She has fist and foot. I didn't expect you'd have an axe. Fuck you! You crazy axe murderer! Later!
What was that?
That was a dude!
Are you okay?
That's a weird thing. It's the first Thunderblade I know.
Bundi yau pai didi undu? Uai tu, ai ruite guati. Ti ai mukusu, fui di,
Oh.
suai numugu tun.
Hero, are you talking about Beast, her best move?
That man. Was he after her?
His opener did fuck you up. Oh yeah, because I walked into it.
It didn't look like a father greeting his lost child, that's for sure.
Oh, it's called Chi in this game, that's right.
Ah, Elder. Are you alright? Are you alright?
How did you
You
get...
two? Again? Are you two bringing disaster upon us? Just like before.
You're not wrong, amigo. You're not wrong.
You're wrong!
It's hit and miss in this game.
Elder, this has nothing to do with back then.
Deadly Force. Oh, I don't think I've ever
Cast the
seen
girl
that.
out. Banish her.
I understand. We'll do as you order. However, I'm going with her as well.
Yeah,
Do
whatever.
as you wish.
I've already won.
Goodbye.
You gotta give Farah either, like, a little bit of credit or, like, some fucking sass to just be like, oh, yeah, you wanna banish this girl? Well, I'm fucking out of here. Bye. I'm looking at something on the side here. Is that supposed to be like a couch? It looks
Thanks
more like
for
something you
waiting.
put logs on.
Ta-da!
So this is
Uti
kinda...
usi ai rutiti run. Puru ai omu. Puti.
So this is kind of why I don't like this character, and it's purely from a design standpoint. I kind of like the ballerina outfit, and then they just put her in, like, a tube of a dress. I get what they're trying to do, but
She's
they
wearing
could have,
my old
like,
clothes.
changed
think?
it.
Now when we leave the village, we won't attract attention.
Oh, hey, there is a log holder there. Shit. Oops.
Duin su uti futi.
Do you really plan to leave the village?
Yeah, I've decided. First, I need to find someone who can understand her.
Any ideas?
Ah, got one. How about Keel?
Oh, man, Keel.
By Keel, you mean that crybaby good-for-nothing Keel Zabel?
That was when he was small. He's become a student at Minchi University.
So this is actually kind of ironic in that we're like 2 for 2 right now on JRPGs with kind of douchebag mages, but
Aren't the students
we'll cross
well
that bridge when we
respected?
get to it.
He might be able to understand her.
But it's Keel we're talking about. I wonder...
Reed is one of the guys in the Abyss cameo fight. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Abyss and Vesperia, and those two have really good cameo fights in the arena.
No problem. It's decided. Our destination is the town of Academia Midge.
I love these really, like, dorky 2-frame animations.
Well, let's go, my little lost bird.
Gives the game a lot of charm.
Umundu tia su pundi sui mu.
You doing 360 Vesperia? I'm gonna be doing the PC version because it's the one I have. I don't have my 360 anymore. But that's a long ways
we need to
away.
leave now.
I'm projecting that at, like, I don't know, December, I want to say. I'm ballparking that because these games are long.
We leave this village, but he stays here. Understand?
Nope!
Fivrial, Fivrial.
Don't understand a word you're saying, lady. Y'all talking weird.
Ow, ow, ow! My name isn't Febriel.
Eternia isn't. It's a 3-discer, so it's like I remember it being a 50-hour one. Did you hear that P3's coming to PC? Yeah. Don't know if I can stream it.
What now?
Yeah, only Farah was the one who's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm out of this. I just noticed Farah has a trident behind her bookshelf. You'll see that on the left there? Why do you need that?
Reed, what do we do? It looks like she wants to stay with you.
I beat Eternia recently in about 22. Well, keep in mind, Divine Hero, you were A, probably just going through the motions and have played the game before, and B, not streaming it with commentary.
What do you mean, what do we do?
Well, she needs to leave the village, but she doesn't want to be separated from you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Reed, come on, exile yourself from the village as well. Let's get double banned, like in that one game, Secret of Mana, I think it is.
Just as I thought. I knew this would happen. I had a bad feeling all along.
Here we go again.
Oh, the audio is
It
weirdly
isn't
delayed.
that bad being needed by such a cute girl, is it?
Farah subscribes to the, what is it, the Baron Harkonen's Law? Hey, thanks for the sub, Saito. Oh, God, damn it! Was the notification broken? My screen was blocked. Cause I don't know if I still need to fix that or not. Last time I checked it worked and then it didn't, so I'm just like fucking
Whatever. Don't forget that it's dangerous out there. We'll need to be well prepared.
But like I was saying, Farah subscribed to the, is it the Harkonnen Law, where it's basically like, if they're an intelligence race and they consent, it's perfectly fine? Because Farah's just like, go Reed, you want to bang this alien? Let's talk about characters. Farah! I actually like Farah a lot. I think her design is super fucking tight and she's a really fun character. Oh, you can also name characters, but no, we're not doing that because the voice acting sticks with the stuff. We also have mystery character. I don't know what's up with the screen here. I've always felt that this is the case, but I feel like the display fucked with her mouth or oh, it's an open mouth. It's just that the artifacting makes it look weird. The thing that blows my mind about Reed's VA is so bored here, but he voices Sly Cooper. Well, this may have been his first job. Remember, you're never like good out the gate. How is her face in the angle? Anime! Oh, I also gotta look at skills, because Farah actually starts with skills. She is unique in that she can chain skills, I think beyond what is normally done, because what Reed can do a 3-hit combo into a basic art into a high art. I think Farah has target combos with her arts, I believe. Oh, can I look at skills here? This character, I was about to say her name, I shouldn't do that, has magic. But yeah, if you notice, this is Farah's house. A living room, 1-bedroom apartment. I think these two are like 17? Farah has a mace under her bed. What the fuck? I like this fucking cutesy flowery pastel stuff. Mace under the bed. Spear behind the counter. Can I do a thing here? Yes, you can. You could be gross. You could be weird, Reed! How dare you say that about my girl? About my girl? Does that mean you could give a nickname? I don't know. No! Get the fuck out of here! You don't get the fuck with this! She has the taunt. Really? Oh yeah, look at that. She has 2 tonfas in her bookcase. Why would you put them there, though? You're not going to be able to reach that. Let's talk to the NPCs. Well, we gotta meet a fuckboy is why. Yeah, this is big farmer town energies, which is something I very much like vibe with because it's kind of where I grew up as a kid. Technically, my town was a military residential area, but in practicality, it was surrounded by farmlands. Hey, by the way, Reed's house. Reed has an upper decker of a house. Yes, that's right, I'm using that term to describe Reed's house. Unlike Farah, Reed keeps his weapons in a practical place. I forget. I want to try something in terms of, formation? No. RL, no. Oh, wow, I didn't notice this. You can see the drying clothes here, and one of them has a dripping animation under Reed's hardwood floor. Apple gel. Apple. Ah, that's where I hid my gummy worms. Radical. It's important to keep your swords by the bed. Uncle Istvan, I keep my swords by the bed. Well, I keep one sword by the bed. I keep another sword by my workstation when I work from home. Because I live near a place where there's gang activity. Yeah! You know what'll stop gun violence?
Activity?
What?
What?
You cut out, like, a lot, dude. What?
Did somebody say gang activity?
Yeah, I sure did!
Hell yeah!
What's up, dude?
Nothing. I'm currently watching an ad to buy a car.
Ah. Plot you currently missed. We met the two main characters that live out in the countryside. An alien crashed into their front yard. We asked the elder, hey, what's up? Can we do something? The elder was like, fuck this! Look at her brown skin and weird dialogue, get rid of her! He actually said that, by the way. And then
Lord.
another alien broke into the mayor's office turnstile, punched the mysterious girl, and then attacked us. So now we're leaving because this place is racist. What do you got to say?
Man, imagine living in the woods with your pal.
It's kind of weird that you label your place the faraway village. You will return here one day.
It's far away from where you want to be right now, is the thing.
Don't you want to exchange your... Aren't you sick of your hand axe? Don't you want to try actual weapons? Oh, they actually give me shit here. Holy crap. Let's exchange a hand axe for a short spear. Yes, please.
Look, man, I'm just saying, you're not one to judge, given that in V Rising you live out in the woods in an open-air crypt.
So, there are 3 weapons Reed could equip. Sword, axe, and spear. Sword is balanced but mediocre overall. Spear is good at thrust. Axe is good at slash. You would technically be better with axe because 90% of Reed's animations are all slashing. But I want to play with the spear for a little bit. The weapon triangle. There is no triangle here. There's only slash and thrust. If you're going to go on a journal, you need apple gel.
Ooh,
I also have some bear meat.
delicious apple gel.
By the way, the name of the place we're currently at is called Inferia. And we learned of another area called Celestia.
Okay, but if this is Inferia, what about Superia?
That's technically what Celestia is, because it's celestial.
Okay, but are they just built different there? Is that it?
Yes, actually, but we'll see that later. I think the longsword is just better in general.
Don't they change the color of apple gel in later games?
I think it's a bit deeper of a red.
I feel like apple gel should be green.
I mean, it could work, but I think green gel does exist in other games.
It does. It does.
Oh, right, I forgot. This game's weird in that you're supposed to, like, do a queue. Because, Star Ocean 2 does this as well. It's been a while since I played that. But is
Also,
everybody else
I
equipped?
appreciate
Yes.
You have 2 fairly normal-looking animes, and then her.
Define her.
Take a wild guess. Who is the most ridiculous-looking motherfucker here?
Oh, she crashed into our planet in a fucking Saiyan pod wearing a ballerina outfit.
Oh, that's why she looks ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah, she's a main character. Take that as you will.
Shit.
Well, I have 6 apple gels. I think I'll be fine without a healer.
Can't wait for this game to do the Tails classic move of fumbling the last act.
I think the last act of this game is actually pretty good.
I still need to finish Arise, but like I fear that fumble.
It's sad because Tales of Arise does a lot of Eternia isms, which is kind of why I want to like end it on that game. But that's also a long game.
I just wish I liked the
Also,
main character
the
more.
2 main characters are very boring compared to Berseria. That's why I'm like on the fence of Arise versus Berseria.
I would say Berseria just because the characters are better. Look, it's about a fucking angry lesbian.
Yeah, like that's the
Okay.
thing about the Tales games. You play them for the characters. And it also gives me a chance to just get the name completely wrong for 50 hours by calling it Berserkia the whole time.
It's fine. You don't want an entire like treatise on fucking anime racism.
Well, we're gonna get racism, we're gonna get, We're gonna get, well, we're currently in the middle of theological racism right now, Torpo, but we also are gonna have, cloning, classism, police rights,
Look, man,
vigilantism.
I'm
The
just
Tales
saying,
games are gonna go wild.
I enjoy Arise, but it is a very ham-fisted racism is bad metaphor.
Yeah. By the way, Torpo, how do you feel about replacement ciphers? I just had
I don't know, man, I can't read.
I just had a thought for the Magic the Gathering nerds in the room. This is Phyrexian, isn't it? Camping never really occurs again, does it?
Not particularly, because it doesn't really need to, because camping was...
Abyss was
No,
another
camping does happen in other games.
Welcome to the overworld.
I mean, you do camping in Arise.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cutscene!
Hey, you know, we haven't introduced ourselves yet.
That's amazing! This alien woman falls out of the fucking sky, gets punched by another alien before we chased them off with axes and fists. And we never told her our names.
Okay, so
It's
to
too
be
bad we
fair,
can't
that's a
communicate.
lot to take in.
Yeah. And also, how are we supposed to know each other's names? Because to each of us, we're just talking gobbledygook to each other.
My name is Farah. Understand?
I actually like the game a lot about
Yes.
this because they present the
Sarah.
idea of alien woman lands in your lap and then presents the scenario in a reasonable manner.
Fuaru? Fuaru? Ah? Farah.
Oh, Fuarua, I see what they're doing. I like
I
that.
like the...
Just like the sun cut to being perfectly right?
I just love the
Farah.
trying really hard to make this sound
This is
alien, and
rude.
then Farah.
Read.
I'm wondering
Read.
what the logic was that they did for the language.
Ruidu?
Yeah, it was great learning about what
It's
the
read.
language.
Read.
I know, Reed's voice actor is bad.
He's fucking flat as fuck.
That's kind of the shame about this game is that I like it a lot, but your main character is very boring and bored.
That's a lot of Tales games, though.
She said it. She said it.
But it's juxtaposed by Farah, who's probably, in my opinion, the best female protagonist in the series. A tall order, I know, and kind of biased
I
by...
disagree. Berseria exists.
Oh yeah, I haven't played Berserkia yet, but I like Farah a lot. She ticks,
I can understand that. I'm just saying.
she ticks a lot of isms that I like.
Merity?
Berseria's protagonist is a fucking queen.
I'm Titiausu Usuk.
Most Tales games have boring male protagonists. Yeah, either boring or
Or insufferable.
There is one good male Tales protagonist, and that's Yuri Lowell. He sounds a little boring, but also he's fucking Batman?
I guess its name is Quickie. Huh.
Yeah, say hello to the Tales game mascot.
So good old Quickie, just
Bro,
Well, that's an easy name.
Hey,
at the very least,
this is
it's
working fine.
tame? It's just an alien squirrel?
Understanding Merity
It's
might be
not
a lot easier than I
whatever
thought.
the fuck was in Abyss.
Maybe we won't have to go
did
to
Vesperia
Bitch.
have a mascot? I don't remember if Vesperia had a mascot. Also, hello, a lot of new people I haven't seen in a while. Dabom, Keski, Ira, Naren, TPR.
who the fuck's Darren? What a loser.
I haven't seen Naren in a while. Oh yeah, Vesperia's mascot was the raddest shit dog. I forget because he's an actual character and not, you know, a weird gashapon mutant.
Zuausuntun.
I didn't realize that Yuri Lowell was banned from popularity polls because he always won.
Yeah, because he's a good character.
Amdundi testi aimudu tung. Tiundi nusumuiti utung.
Like, compare him to... Well, compare him to, let's go with the bad one, Luc Von Fabra, which is no contest, but compare him to, like, this guy, and just see how miles and away better he is. Also, I'm gonna argue that. Well, I'm gonna
Guess we
stop
better go
arguing this.
see
We gotta
Seal
we gotta
after
focus
all.
on this game. Shit, this is already
idea.
bad.
I mean, it's early on in a Tales game. It's fucking slow. They're all slow at the start.
That's kind of the thing, though, is that the Tales games tend to focus more on character stories rather than the overarching plot. So you do get a lot of these moments of just chewing the fat.
And that's what skits are for.
Regulus Null, we have no reason to go here. We will not be going here for another 40 hours.
But, yeah, no, so I need to clarify, chat. I have seen Fantasia, and I've seen the majority of Berseria because a friend was playing through it. I have only ever played Symphonia, Abyss, and Arise.
God, these bandits are kind of fucking wild.
Just to clarify.
Okay.
I will say this, one thing I remember distinctly about this game, Farah has a bad habit of kill stealing, which is nice because she secures the kill, but I distinctly remember hearing Triple Blossom game ends.
So yeah, I watched Smite play Fantasia ages ago.
I never liked Fantasia personally.
It's not great, and the translation makes it worse.
It's an okay start, but like, this game is way better.
Yeah, no, I do agree, Never After. Arise isn't slow. It moves and it keeps moving. But like, how should I put it? A lot of that moving is a whole lot of nothing.
Is it at least like character development, or is it just like going through
There's
the motion?
character development, but the problem is the main character,
Is pretty bland. Ooh.
yeah. Yeah, you saw me play a large chunk of it.
Yeah.
So.
Power arms! Oh right, I forget, Reed has daggers as well, which are basically weaker swords that make you go, that are more accurate, but that's... Why would you do that when you could just bigger number? Wonder if I should get the Francisca.
I hate seeing power arms and just think about anchor arms from SpongeBob.
Anchor arms! Don't forget to equip your shit. Thank you. I'm gonna equip an axe. Accuracy does matter. But like, in the way accuracy matters, you get more value out of overwhelming attacks.
Also, I asked, would you ever play the Legend of Heroes games?
That's a hard sell,
The
'cause
Trails games. Yeah.
that's a hard statement because I have no personal investment in it.
I like Trails in the Sky, which I have played. I've heard lots of good things about Trails of Cold Steel, though.
Yeah, I heard they're great games, it's just that I've never felt compelled to play them, is the thing.
Yeah. Okay, well, so, like, I'm a huge slut for Falcom, so, like, I could understand that. I could get behind them, but... Mostly because I like Ys. I like Ys a lot, chat. For those who don't know,
Ys
I
games are
fucking
great.
love Ys.
So already at the gate, we're kind of hard-pressed for gearing up our team. And also, the fun thing about Tales games, I should have gotten this out of the way at the beginning because it's like a very cool thing that I love that this game does. You have a main character, but you can play as any character of the game, and they all have unique mechanics. Mages are mages, so you don't typically play mages, but like, playing as Reed is vastly different as playing as Farah, as vastly as different as playing any of the other characters.
Okay,
It's
would you
great.
rather play as Farah?
I never have done so, and I kind of
Why
don't
not
want...
try it.
I could try it, yeah, it's just that I've never actually done it, and I wouldn't know how to play her. So I'd probably just fumble about. Damn it! Keep forgetting I could equip at the store menu.
Yeah, my issue with Arise is that, like, I got too comfortable playing the main characters, so, like, I was always afraid of switching to one of the other characters to try them out.
It is one of the big traps of this game is that since you play the main character most of the time, you feel compelled to stick with it. So you never really diversify.
It doesn't help that he is one of the beefiest characters, too.
He's meant to be the tank.
Yeah.
Isk. Oh. Are we already at a minigame? I think we are.
I always kind of wanted to give Gun Lady a try.
If it's anything like the archers from Abyss and Vesperia, ranged characters are very boring. Look at this raging river. It'd be a shame if we had to like ride down it.
As Never After said, he's more of a berserker than a tank because the reason he is tanky and beefy is because he eats his own health to do damage.
How are we gonna get to Minch? Through this landfall? By the way, this happens a lot. It's very much implied that Farah goes ahead of the group. Like, very ahead. Like, irresponsibly ahead.
Yeah, that checks out. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I enjoyed playing the main character Arise was just Wang got to see me repeatedly dump my entire health bar into an enemy
and then die instantly.
And then instantly eat it.
Like, I appreciate the fact of just like suicide black play. But oh man, you fucking eat it super hard, dude.
It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hear Ferris say that a lot. That's her tagline, even though it's not really a tagline. She just likes saying it.
Imagine saying phrases repeatedly.
Imagine being a writer for the Tales game. That's weird, right?
That seems pretty... Ooh, that's funky.
You remember... Oh yeah, you never really played Chrono Trigger, but like... Back when I streamed Chrono Trigger, I make it, man, it's fucking weird that people look at the black omen in the sky and think, oh, that's just a nice thing to see every day. How could you look at that black orb in the sky and not panic?
Also, look, Never After, I would do that, but sometimes during random enemy fights, it's fucking hilarious to just dump your entire health bar as a joke.
Another cool thing about the Tales games, there are like, what? Tales games in the teens now, so at least 13 plus. Every single game has its own unique mythos. It's really interesting how they're able to just keep doing new things. This game talks about the Orbis barrier.
How many Tales games are there?
I don't know. I know there's a lot. I know it rivals Final Fantasy. Yep, that's the thing. Farah does the Kung Fu because she's a Kung Fu student.
17.
Oh, so it outclasses Final Fantasy at this point.
If Wikipedia is anything to go by.
A cute girl like her, a martial artist? Dude, she'll beat your ass. Oh, right, I forgot. You don't see a lot, but Paolo knows Farah.
Yeah, not counting remakes, of course. It's also important to know...
Atelier has 23 games? Hello?
Dude, they pump that shit out.
Wow.
And it's also been going for a lot longer than you'd think.
This girl. Who exactly is she?
A ballet dancer.
Strange colored hair, clothes I'd never seen, and a weird stone on her forehead.
I like the fact that the first thing that the village elder goes for is the skin, but Reed's just like, you look kind of weird with that rock in your head.
Maybe
Okay, so
traveling
Maestro.
performer?
First off, Thigh Girl doesn't have 23 games. She's not the main character of all of them.
So this is a bit specifically for this game. Nobody knows who the fuck Merity is.
Meredy.
Out of all the characters,
Is that
Where
just
did
a
you come
mistranslation of Melody?
it
Why did you
is.
Come here.
Oh my fucking lord.
Her name is Melody.
Of tau mugusu, tui muiti wa ai mugun. Tiun su
Granted, it's
sai,
kind of
ai
makes sense in this
mugu,
game because
tau
the language barrier.
suti di yantu.
It's just, I feel
Well,
like that's something that's
we can't
lost in
understand her.
English.
We'll never get anywhere.
Yeah.
Read? Fibria, Fibrio.
I hope you're getting ready to hear that a lot. Every Tales games has the one jargon that they just fucking slam down your throat. In every game, here it's febrile.
What's this light? What's a febrio?
I don't know, but it's obvious she wants your help.
Also, to be fair to the Tales
Is she afraid
franchise,
that the
the
one who attacked
longest
us will return?
span between any two Tales games was between Berseria and Arise.
That's like, what, 5 years, I would say?
5 years.
Maybe.
Damn, I'm good.
Everything else was
No point
usually
in worrying.
yearly
We'll
or
let Keel figure
like
it out.
I think other than that, the largest gap was like 3 years.
Yeah, that tracks. I think the 3-year gap was Abyss to Vesperia.
It was actually
guess so.
Xillia to
Been so long since
Zisteria,
we saw Keel.
and
I did-
Destiny
You've
to
become a great
Eternia.
scholar.
Yeah!
I wonder.
I had totally forgot about the Xillia and Zestria games. I heard those were remarkably average.
That's about all I heard too.
Like, I know Vicus did, Zesty Nachos for like a solid year and a half. Oh wow, there's getting fucked up.
And yeah, as was mentioned, Innocence was between Abyss and Vesperia.
Let your guard down yet.
How did I get my oh yeah, I was
Vesperia and Hearts were the same year.
Huh. Wasn't Hearts the Wii?
Probably.
We got a new skill on Reed. Lightning Blade. So, Torpo, how much have you heard me talk about the mechanics of this game for Reed?
Not really.
Because I know you missed the beginning part of this. Reed is an interesting character because this is one of these games where it bifurcates damage types in this game. Reed has slash thrust, Farah has fist foot. In this game, in order to get some skills, you need to get your thrust and slash to certain levels, but you also have to spam skills up to hundreds of times. Lightning Blade is one of them.
I mean, that sounds normal.
Yep, that's the thing about the Tales game that's always been a little rough. Instead of level
They
based, it's
love repetition. So it's really good when you don't use a ability because you don't really care for it, but a better ability requires it to unlock.
Then there was Legendaria. What are you talking about, Susugomi? Are you talking about the thing I took out back and shot with a fucking Desert Eagle? That game doesn't exist. You're crazy.
That was an issue I had in Arise, though, is like having to level up skills I don't like to get ones that I was interested in.
Let me tell you about, I think it's Quad Demon Hammer. That skill's gonna be a fucking nightmare to get. Oh, I wanted to point out something in the overworld, but I forgot to. It's a little weird that we're out here in the middle of decidedly not Europe, and we find a Shaolin dojo?
Like you do.
I get what they're trying to do because they want to justify Farah's martial arts. Just a little goofy.
I mean, okay. It's gonna need to sit them down for a hot minute and explain that martial arts are in the world over. They're not subject to one region.
Nope, gotta go with the single one. Always gotta be Kung Fu. Look at these guys. Are you ready to watch Reed get his ass beat by 8 manly men?
Lightning blade. Lightning blade.
Lightning Blade's pretty good, actually, because of the AoE.
Lightning blade.
Turns out you can kill martial artists with a fucking axe.
Yeah,
Lightning
weird
blade.
that weapons are more effective than fists.
Lightning blade. Lightning blade.
Sadly, Lightning Blade's not as good with the axe because it's a thrust attack.
Did we get him?
That was when Reed murdered 8 men in cold blood. Franco? Your name was Franco?
It's like why I just... Who needs martial arts when you have a gun?
24 slash 20 thrust, use demon hammer, demon twist. Oh yeah, demon twist. That was my favorite skill.
Fucking reversalist Beretta, bitch.
Ah, you've murdered my students. Welcome to the dojo. Sir, you don't seem to understand. Reed is an axe man. A man who murder with axe.
Man.
He doesn't like that chest, he likes that axe.
Ah yes, Axeman. The wannabe. The pretender to the throne.
Gun martial arts technically exists, it's just incredibly lame.
Do not talk. Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
said.
they do. Gunkata. First off, Gunkata isn't real. Second off, Gunkata is fucking terrible because it's a man standing in place waving his arms like a jackass.
Yep. You ever play Dungeon Fighter Online, Torpo?
Nope.
There's one of the characters in that game is Gunkata, and a lot of your combos is just stand in place and shoot.
I mean, that's basically what happened in Equilibrium. Let's be real.
I remember seeing a lot of the gifts from Equilibrium, and I'm just like, ah, this is where the game got it from. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, Christian Bale isn't cool in it. He's not. Gunkata isn't cool. It's just him standing in place with some of the worst choreography I've ever witnessed.
I like how this entire segment is just Reed getting peer pressure to join martial arts.
I'm sorry to say, sir, but there are more martial arts than just those with your fists.
Look at this fucking couch, holy shit.
There are martial arts built around entire weapons.
Hey guys, I'm robbing your gummy worms. You gonna do anything about
Forms
it?
and styles and everything.
Nah, dude, just karate. Nothing else exists.
Martial arts about more than just your fists and feet.
Andrus, what's that? No, karate. I think there's a dude here I could talk to. I think
no,
if
I can...
if I remember right, it's not word to word, but I believe if I remember when I translated this, Merida here is to say, "What the fuck are we doing here?"
You know, I agree, Maestro, to some extent. You're not actually completely wrong there. Like, yeah, it's pretty dumb but fun. I would say, actually, the third animated Resident Evil movie has fucking fantastic choreography for one fight. It's so stupid, but it's fantastic.
Gotta say the subplot was kind of boring. Yeah. Basically, it's basically just getting background on Farah more than anything. Oh yeah, I forgot. Farah is our backup healer.
Weird.
But she's our primary healer up until a certain point.
Okay, but look, I'm just saying, you have martial arts with your fists, but what about magic-based martial arts?
Sir, I use an axe. What? What? Where do I learn this? I just stab boars in the woods.
I chopped enough wood. Until one day I got really good at chopping wood, and then I chopped some more.
Oh yeah, here's the other jargon, Kraymel.
Hey girl, take a look at my Kringle.
Dude, I was almost spelling fucking soda out. God damn it.
Hey girl, I'm gonna show you my Kringle art. Ugh.
You're gonna hear that shit a lot, dude. Holy shit. By the way, the dojo, much like a lot of other games, is the training area, but we don't need that shit. I've played this game before. I'm adequate at it.
Chat, I'm gonna let you into the secret. Like, discounting the movies, all Resident Evil stuff is canon. All of it, including the musical, stage play, whatever the fuck. The CG
so it's like
movies,
Nier.
the various games and their offshoots, everything. Except the movies. The live-action movies.
So what, like, one vibe I kind of wish like was in this game, but I know was not a thing, was not like prevalent at the time. With this whole like martial arts dojo thing going on here, I kind of wish there was something like the Axe Gang from Kung Fu Hustle. Quote unquote axe martial arts, just walking around jiving with axes.
I mean, there are axe martial arts.
No, specifically I want the dudes from the Axe Gang.
I've never seen Kung Fu Hustle.
Really? Oh my god! I gotta correct this crime, motherfucker!
I've also never seen Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
I can let you get away with that, because admittedly, while it's kind of funny, it's not that good a movie.
Chat, I need you to understand that, like, I, for a long time, just didn't really watch movies. And in general, I don't really watch movies on my own.
Sorry, chat, it's that I don't like Kung Fu Hustle. I like Kung Fu Hustle, I just don't like Kung Pao. Kung Pao is on free on YouTube. Is Kung Fu Hustle on YouTube? I know Project A is on YouTube, and that's my all-time favorite movie, but it's like $5 on YouTube, and I'm not gonna pay for a fucking YouTube movie.
Yeah, and like a lot of people I've watched films with for a while now just don't really do like Kung Fu movies or what have you.
By the way, let's just get this out of the fucking way to clarify things. We're gonna talk about Kramos a lot. Think of it like animism. It is elemental spirits.
Kramos.
With that out of the way, let's go.
Yes, the Kreml.
Yeah, Kramels.
Kreml.
Do you know what a caramel is?
Is it Kramel or Karamel? Please, how do you pronounce it, chat?
By the way, Reed has one gag for like 80% of this game. Is it not fucking food? I don't care. By the way, here's something very important to know. Fire, wind, water, light. They are the things that manifest here. Remind me to open the menu when this dialogue is done.
Reed kinda is, amigo, but also, this is all real dumb.
It's very 90s. That's kind of why I like it.
He does not need to be interested in this.
Because the plot really is centered around Merity. Reed is just a kind of a vessel for the characters to slide themselves into. Oh yeah, just stick your fucking Kramel in that. They've got doctors for that though, so you gotta be careful. God, there was a
Kramel a day keeps the doctor away.
There was a really good tweet recently where a company advertised like a big old suction tube system for getting all your laundry from wherever you are in the house into the laundry room. And then a doctor retweeted it saying, there's currently no medical insurance for dealing with injuries due to waist-high vacuums.
Also, I feel like this is going to be a problem, the Kramel cages.
You're correct for the reasons you're not thinking about.
I'm just saying, caging spirits in this sort of setting feels like it would backfire eventually.
Well, I suppose we'll just see you through this 50-hour journey.
You know what? It's still not Persona 5.
Oh yeah. So, Paulo over there mentioned that the spirits of the realm are fire, wind, water, and light. But, and anybody that can use those elements is a mage. Merity has earth, ice, lightning. Also, I like this back alley mugging going on right here. Could be anything. Could even be just weird fucking magic. It's a waist-high turbo suction device. Ah, thank you, Loaf. I missed that.
Turbo suction.
Oh, tubo suction. Okay. Yeah, as Amigo Lupus mentions, Kramels are just a thing in life. Like, you have to be like head in the dirt to not know what the fuck this is.
Maybe Reed was just being obstinate for the sake of being obstinate.
He does that a lot, because the big thing about Reed is that he just wants to live a normal, everyday life.
You know what? That's valid, though.
But he's kind of a bitch about it.
I'm just saying, this anime shit's real dumb.
It's anime, what are you gonna do? By the way, that's weird, right?
It was the same line repeated.
Yep, but it's also the same language.
I'm sorry, are wizards speaking the alien language?
Yes.
Are Kramel's aliens?
I don't know, that'd be weird, right? Oh man, I know Torpo's not gonna be here for all of it, but when he is, this is gonna be fun. Religion!
I can't believe that they worship an alien god.
I mean, that's what happens in Bloodborne, right?
Yeah, true.
It happens more times than you think.
To be fair, in Bloodborne, sort of worshipping it, but also it's all a dream created by it.
I can't believe they worship Cypher. Oh man! That fuckboy, good lord.
Please no.
By the way, the big thing about Paulo is that he has the hots for Farah, but because he's such a little bitch, he just instantly loses that to Reed because Farah has poor chosen men. Minigames!
Some people are thirsty for the worst people.
Steer the raft downstream. As you accelerate, the acceleration gauge will rise. The raft cannot be steered when the gauge is full.
And some people just fall for someone because it's easier doing that than trying to meet someone new. Personal proximity, personal inertia, if you will. It's not necessarily that she likes him that much, but more that it's the easier option than trying to meet and learn someone new and maybe fall for them or not.
I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying because this minigame fucking sucks.
It's fine. As long as Chad understands what I'm saying. While you're dead.
God, I forgot how terribly this controlled. Nice. I like Verity to...
Ferocious.
Yeah! Keep that in mind when we get to the end. What do you think we'll get if we just completely not, crash into anything?
Good gear?
Yeah! Raft go burr.
Yeah, exactly. As Naren said, Naren basically said what I did. It's not that she loves Reed, it's that Reed is convenient. That's the difference, man. That's basically what I was saying.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Just sometimes it's easier to fall for the person you know, not because you really like them, but because meeting someone new is much scarier.
So,
much harder.
Our reward for that is progress.
Love is a fickle thing like that.
You get nothing for perfecting that. You just have to endure the bullshit. In fact, I think... Oh no, you don't get damage for it. By the way, I forgot to point out something on the overworld. Your compass is a penis on wings.
Let's do it.
Sword Soldier!
Look, Kirby, all I'm saying is that love and emotions are a funny thing. Like, one day you're like, oh man, I love this person. And years later you realize, no, actually, it's just they're convenient and...
Ah, so Sogomi brought up
it.
something very important. I know this for a fact because this is the relationship Sogomi and I have. I play video games, she hits me with a fucking penny to tell me to save. I don't think there's anything blocked by plot progress, but just in case, save cycling is always very healthy.
Yeah, so in this case, Farah falling for Reed is more because Reed is what she knows, who she knows. She's known Reed for ages. So really...
Ah,
it's
damn,
easier
TPR, that sucks.
to be with him than going out there, reaching out, trying to meet and learn someone new only to fail. Reed is safe. Reed is convenient.
Welcome to the college town. Phineas 2's main character romance is also very toxic. Yeah, I heard a lot of those games at about like the 2010 era were not great. I'm sure we'll recognize that douchebag eventually. Hopefully. I could try Minch University, or I could buy equipment. Because that's why you play RPGs, right? Number go up. Wear sword. Yeah, amigo. Welcome to crippling college debt.
Also, look, Darren, I could go on, but eventually it'll start to be too on the nose.
I love shrimp. Fuck you. Oh, here we go. Who's ready for a fucking staple?
This fucker.
It's Wonder Chef! He's gonna teach us how to make a hamburger. I forget if favorite food is a thing in this game or is it exclusively the Star Ocean. Hamburgers have 3 ingredients: bread, lettuce, and bear meat. Wait. Have we been doing it wrong this whole time?
Wow, you can really make a burger with most anything.
That's true. Like how you can make a sausage with most things, like mint jelly.
Hell, you don't even need meat to make a burger.
It's true. So there's no favorite foods in this game, I believe, but I believe there is cooking proficiency. I believe
Also,
Farrah is the best at it. Oh, there is favorite foods. Look at that.
This is the saddest burg I've ever heard of.
Well, they only had a limited amount of like real estate on the bitmap resolution to work with. You gotta do what you gotta work with what you got.
No, it's just meat, lettuce, and a bun. What the fuck?
Yeah, they could have done it with onions and some cheese. I could agree with you there. Maybe some garlic.
Even just a sauce.
I don't really like my burgers to be wet. Cheese is enough for me. Melted cheese.
Okay, so, like, you can have a sauce without it being overly wet.
I guess people around here just kind of fuck it up by dumping every sauce on it. If I remember it, Kirima is basically the salt and pepper of this game. I might be wrong because I don't remember the ingredients all that much. I didn't indulge in cooking. The student store that sells a fucking axe. Also, cute little ribbons. How do I change? There we go. I was sitting there like, how the fuck do I change the description? I'm gonna do that a lot. Don't mind me. Cape is an accessory, it's more defense. Oh, quiet couple. More defense is more defense. I don't think Merity ever gets a shield. This guy not throwing a pat of butter on his burgers. Ugh. I can't do that, man. I'd feel so bad about myself. Does this game have the monster manual bullshit? I don't know. Mainly because I don't remember the monster manual bullshit.
Damn, amigo, what the fuck?
Bread, bear meat, lettuce, the lack of seasoning. Oh, this burger's too much. This is just too spicy for me. I just put black pepper on it. Too
Yeah, I was gonna
spicy.
say, like, there's nothing even in the patty, which is the impressive thing. Just meat.
I think it's a video game ism of just trying to, like, you know, simplify the recipe to not, you know, get caught up in the details. Hey, look, a boat.
Look, I'm just saying, even the sprite looks real boring.
That I will concede to you. It does look like a very boring burg.
Also, yeah, TPR, I don't understand how people can overcook their fucking burgers. Oh, it's the worst.
You've never met my mother.
I can't stand it.
Only the elite students carefully selected from all of Inferia are allowed to wear the pure white uniform. That's a little weird, but okay.
Ah, yes, Grid Dead. The first spice is free.
This is the library. Shut the fuck up. I've never actually been in this room. Who's ready starts the fucking lore! Oh wow, they just tell you here, don't they?
Long before the
Sorry. You wanna try again?
No, it's fine. I wasn't actually going to.
A bridge that was built between Inferior and Celestia and came by and ran freely between the two worlds. Why I'm
Why are
going
you
with...
slowly turning into Goofy?
I don't know. I was
It's like
thinking
the worst version of the Animorphs I've ever seen.
I was thinking of Barney, actually. Oh no, I gotta stop. You don't need to read the lore in this game, but as I just learned, you could actually learn a lot about the game before it actually happens in the plot.
You know the best part?
What's that?
This is still nothing compared to a Trails game. This is a drop in the bucket compared to a fucking Trails game.
I've heard
You wanna fucking talk?
I heard Trails games have volumes of lore in the background.
Books, thousands of pages. Thousands of fucking pages that they had of like lines that they had to translate.
The Orbal Revolution. Oh, you guys want to see a minigame that's fucking ass?
It doesn't help that the Trails games also, a lot of NPCs actually react to shit as it happens. There's a lot of incidental dialogue. Like a shocking amount.
Are you ready for weird magic dodgeball that you could have PvP with?
No, what's up, Saito? I'm not like on the pulse of things, so.
Hit your opponent with the ball. Same colors repel, different colors attract. I don't think I ever played this.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're even bought like NPC art you don't interface with in the Trails games. It's astounding.
God damn it! Why did it change? Why did it fucking change when I got near it? Big cheats. What?
Just getting fucking bodied by this bitch.
I don't know the rules of this game. You know the worst part? There's items behind it.
Yeah, that checks out for Nisa, Saito. It was a real fucking shame when Ys and Trails got taken out of Xseed's hands. It was a fucking tragedy.
Oh, never after. Are you talking about the weird anachronism about a Japanese gym class being in this fantasy world? It's gonna get way worse in the later games.
The costume systems are pretty incredible.
No, not just the costumes. Let me tell you about Namco Elementary School.
Oh no. But yeah, that's the thing that always pissed me off. I'm still bitter about it too. That the Falcom changed translation houses basically because their president is buddies with Nippolichi's president.
Ah. Can you just go to a college and ask where a student is? Is that a thing you could do in real life?
To do what? Sorry.
Just like go to a school and ask, hey, where's this student? We need to talk with them. It's an emergency.
Depends on the school.
Also,
Especially
I love.
You say like your family or something, if it's emergency.
Yeah. That's kind of what I like about Farah. She'll fucking lie, cheat, and steal to get what she wants. Also, look at Merity over there, just bored at her fucking gob.
Not like she can understand any of this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God damn it, Melody. Please stop.
Is she doing a waist job?
Sir, could you please control your child? This is ridiculous.
I think she's doing a waist chop. I don't know why that scene exists. I honestly forget what she says in that translation. I think she just says that she's fucking bored. So here's a fun thing that you could do in this area. It has nothing to do with the plot, but I believe you could just fuck with the experiment. Yes.
Good luck with that, I'll be right back.
Are you here to fuck with the fire temperatures? Because it's extremely hot. We need test subjects. Tales games do this a lot, where there's just goofs, and they're pretty fun. Oh, god damn it, I didn't want to go here. No! Heavy extreme. Yeah, let's just use the fire anima to do a sauna. I'm sure the spirits of the earth won't fucking hate that. Look for someone who's willing to talk to us. Oh, I don't know. How about the pink-haired anime here? I'm sorry. I didn't know that their name was Zank. That's not a good name.
My name's Zank. I'm here to talk about light cranials. How you doing? Oh, well,
uh-oh. By the way, this bit's plot relevant. Behold Melody, an agent of chaos. Who's responsible for this? Why is my dryer game? Oh, did a literal alien break your dryer, TBR? Well, what we're gonna do is, fucking run, I guess. Damn! 10 minutes into college, we're already expelled. We're just the worst at college. So yeah, that's what Melody's been speaking. She speaks the language of the Melniks. I like how you're studying this ancient language in college. Oh, I see. It's old Latin, not Latin. 80% college dropout speedrun. I'm pretty sure what's going on here is just like, what she's basically saying here is just like, I'm tired of all these fucking accusations! I just want to tell you about the plot! Amigo, you'd be right. Oh, they don't elaborate on why Keel's there. Oh, here we go, here we go. That's right! 2 for 2 on having dick mages in a JRPG. Keel was kicked out of college because he's a dick. Oh no, he's not a dick. He's a doomer. I totally forgot about that. I love the mental image of just like Merida playing like, say like, are we done with all this bullshit? I have to tell you about the plot. I'm sick of this. Also, man, Farrah is hype as shit about this. Mainly because she gets to see her childhood friend. Oh, no. Compared to Nash, Keel is a fucking saint. Keel is just antisocial. Which is why I call him a dick. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The joke about Merida having a lot of titles. I believe... No, she doesn't have any yet. But she will eventually get a fake title that has real impactful stats. And that's the thing that happens in the Tales games, is that titles affect your abilities. I think we got about everything we could get out of this. Especially the minigame where I just got fucking bodied. I think the observatory is there. But I believe we have to go through a small dungeon to get it.
Let's do it.
I don't think I'm gonna get all the titles.
Lightning blade. Lightning blade. Sonic
Triple blossom. It looks like we won.
Sure looks like it, right? Also, I really like the in-battle sprites. I think they're very well done. Like, it goes by so fast, but there's a lot of frames of animation for each of the characters. Like Symphonia, some of them are arcing. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Tales isms in the game. There's a lot of Tales isms that every game like hangs on to. Huh, that's weird. I wonder what that glowing rock is. Oh, god damn it. I accidentally left the dungeon? Yeah, I did. That was a weird load pause, holy shit. This dungeon has a gimmick. You can block monster spawns. But ultimately, it doesn't mean shit if you already pass it. Oh.
Divine Hero, that sounds miserable.
That's not a saber, that's a foil.
Whatever you goddamn want it to be.
Also, that's not the King of England. I don't know what we're going for here.
Not Nero either.
There we go. We don't need to do this, but hey, it's fucking whatevs. Oh boy, I believe we get a skit here. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. No, it's on the backtrack, that's right. Gimme! There we go. Nah, I'm just gonna not. Well, I'll fight one to show what it is.
Let's do it.
Oh, they're not zombies at all. Ugh, God, I can't remember. The timing on canceling into the arts is actually very unforgiving in this game.
Sonic Blade.
Like if you mash it out, you usually get it, but if you like delay even a little bit, you don't get the art out.
Sonic Wave.
By the way, up until a certain point, Merity is not gonna have victory quotes. Poleaxe. Oh, that's just better. It's fucking menacing audio track for a short trip uphill.
Look, man, they're out of shape.
Let's do it. Sonic Blade.
Sonic Blade.
Lightning Blade!
No, that's too much. You put too much emotion into it.
Lightning Blade.
I don't know, he seems pretty hype for it. I just like how the girls are getting fucking menaced back there by birds.
Lightning Blade. Lightning Blade.
Lightning Blade.
The problem with this game in particular is that airborne enemies are actively the fucking worst.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the fun things about Rise is having my giant aerial combos.
You can get air combos in this game, it's just that you don't get them for a while because you don't get manual mode for a while.
I just wish Arise had better companion AI.
That's always been a problem with Tales games, honestly. You know what's worse about a flying enemy? What's that?
It looks like nobody is here.
Oh man, we're getting voiced cutscenes.
Hello? Keel?
It's useless, I tell you.
Oh god, I forgot his is worse.
Yakunzu.
Cranial movements are causing a buildup in the globule distortion field.
Every Tales game has a wizard that uses all the jargon.
Robule.
Welcome to Keel.
And if you're saying that the Orbis wave has no relationship with the Doctark effect, you need to rethink the basics of craniology.
Cremology.
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 So, I remember back in the day talking about Tales games with some other people, and I've always held an opinion that the worst thing about the Tales games is its jargon that never gets explained and never gets elaborated on. They just
Oh,
throw
you don't love proper nouns?
Oh, no.
Dude, that's a JRPG
Keel?
problem in general. Actually, that's a fantasy problem in general. That's not just Japan. That is fantasy writing as a whole.
You're not from Minch University?
This is Keel's theme?
In excess
It's
of
me,
proper nouns is a
Farrah
huge
Orsted.
problem.
Farrah, your childhood friend. It's been a long time.
Oh yeah,
How
Jay's
are
the best
you?
because he's a scientist that doesn't use the jargon.
Farrah?
You've really grown. For a minute, I didn't recognize you.
He grew up, not out.
Well, it's been 10 years. Of course he's changed.
Did Keel just go to college at the ripe age of 7?
Is that you?
Reed, are you being a
Reed?
petty little dick?
He is, because Keel and Reed don't have the best relationship.
Hey there.
Yippee! The old gang is back
I
together
would argue, I would say that Reed and Keel's relationship is that both of them know Farrah through some means. They met each other and then instantly hated each other.
Taururu yayo unruputun.
If I remember right, her line here is, "Are you an actual fucking scientist?"
Punai nun tisu ai nun. Tiun pai ti rude.
Who's
Luckily,
this?
I'm sure even if Farrah's a childhood friend,
name
our
is
boy Reed
Verity.
here abides by
We came to
the
see you
classic
because we wanna
mantra,
help
ain't no
her.
pussy like new
She only
pussy.
speaks Melnix. Can you help?
No, because if you saw it right there, they've already shown the designated pairings in this game.
Oh, have they?
Yes.
Melnick
Does
language.
he?
Who is she anyway?
Is it the thing between them?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it a thing between them?
Well, you'll just have to wait and see, but, there is always, like, the designated pairings in a Tales game. We have
Yeah,
been
I fucking hate when they pair off everyone neatly. It feels unnatural.
It really does, especially when, like, you're just in a relationship because you both suffered a doomsday scenario.
We don't know.
Yeah.
That's why we're
I
here.
think Vesperia doesn't have that problem. I think. No, there is a pairing, it's just non-traditional.
Yeah, Never After. It's super bad about that.
Melnick's language, huh? Okay.
Arise with pairing, like, everyone in the group off neatly, that is.
Keel has really made
So
something
Keel's
of
voice
himself.
acting is
I'm so proud of him.
alright.
Don't you think so too, Reed?
I think it's just a matter that the voice actor has to struggle with saying shit he has no idea what it is.
Let's catch up to them.
Okay.
Sadly, this part isn't voice acted. Oh! You get an actual like cipher! Oh my god!
Oh my god, you have a key. Holy shit.
I was wondering how they translated this game. I forgot.
Yeah, congrats, you got your key.
Well, not the full key, but you do get a couple bits here.
Well, I mean, yes, but with those words alone, you can start to pick it apart.
Yeah. But we're not gonna do that because that's work. I like this, like, oh my god, you can speak my language! Please, you gotta help me out here! I'm trying to tell you something, but nobody fucking understands me!
Just look at her, just like, lol, don't give a shit.
This is basically the equivalent of a weeaboo trying to talk to a Japanese native. Also, you can see the ellipses in the fantasy language! It's the tidal waves! If I also remember right, I believe capitalization is designated by the 3 dots under the letter. The key is you tilt your head to the side. I'm not really seeing it. Also, yeah, whenever... A lot of the beginning is, like, Reed being very petulant with some people. So here's the weird part, we kind of already know this? Because she fell out of the fucking sky.
Celestia?
So here's why I like the mythos of this game. Eternia is 2 orbital bodies.
Oh man, I love Arise.
I told you, Arise is just Celestia 2.0. And yeah, here's some of that good old theological racism here. Celestians are a ferocious man-eating race, says the, I believe the Lenoan Encyclopedia is part of, like, the big old theology here. Yeah, Never After got my thoughts right. Like, you 2 saw her fall out of the fucking sky in a robot pod! She started barking weird language. How could you not suspect that she's fucking Celestian? What did I say divine here? I thought I would call it Eternia. Oh yeah, a big thing you're gonna learn is that, the gem? Don't touch the gem.
If you do, she'll never be able to get married.
No. Well, actually, you're not wrong. Oh, did I say Celestia? Eternia is the double body system. Celestia is the other planet. And if you saw a while ago, the Orbis barrier does exactly as advertised. I'm honestly shocked that the localization went through this effort. This is kind of impressive. If you head to the left, you can see that the letters Merida says are sideways, just with bits and bobs attached. Really? I'm not seeing it. Like, not at all. Try, like, taking a screen cap of this right here. Like, I'll give you, like, 10 seconds to do so. Just, like, screen cap that shit real quick. Tilt it in Photoshop for me real quick and, like, link it. I kind of want to see. And yeah, you get the language chart, but that's actual fucking work. And we're not gonna do that. Because in my opinion, the fun about this is actually experiencing the fact that, hey, this is an alien. What are you supposed to do?
Okay, I'm looking at the letters, and I'm gonna be real. Technically speaking, sure, on paper, you could argue the turn your head thing. But man, I'm looking at these, and oh boy.
Right?
Good luck picking them out like without knowing what they are.
So, we're about to get the plot. I believe this is also voiced. Or not? Yeah. This is the double body system. You have Inferior, Celestia, and the Orbis barrier. This is all called Eternia. Oh yeah, it's just explained here. Shit, I'm jumping the gun. Fuck. I thought they voiced this. That's so weird. Also, that's our casting animation for the overworld. They just put it over there. Please entertain the nerd.
Wow.
It's fucking tiny, right?
Wow, it's... Wait, that's a planet?
No, the Orbis barrier is not a planet. But what the fuck is that?
A marble.
Dark matter.
No, it's called dark matter because you can't see it. It doesn't mean... You know, whatever. Fuck, who cares?
Look, man, they just take theories and go with it. How's it any different than a Kojima game?
Shut the fuck... Because Kojima games are weirdly prescient. How's that?
You see 20 minutes until dawn? Yes, I've been curious about it, but I haven't pulled the trigger. Oh, I am not seeing this at all, even sideways. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Like, even if you tilt your head, you will not be able to pick it apart unless you know.
Now, I used to know it was the thing, because as a kid, I actively did the work, but like, man, I'm 35, fuck this. Possibly a Merity here is to warn us of the danger. Ah. I like how the two people that got fucking booted out of Minch University are like the people that are worried about the doomsday scenario. Is this the actual site that'll translate from Illness Mellis? Yeah! People did that back in the day. It was pretty cool. Also, yeah, a lot of the main part is that Reed doesn't want to do any of this.
And Reed's basically just getting swept up in bullshit outside of his control. It's like, I can understand not being thrilled.
Yeah. Ah, yes, the ever-present trope of wizards aren't physically active. What if I told you that there was a muscle wizard that does suplexes and shit?
Okay, but what if there wasn't even like a muscle wizard, just a fit wizard? You know, one who likes to stay in shape and take care of his body.
Yeah, one that is, you know, actively worried about their health.
Just like built like an athlete, really. Not like a bodybuilder, just, you know. Boom. It's like, I feel like at a wizard school or college or whatever, I feel like learning martial arts would be a must.
Oh yeah. That's why Rin and I always forget the suplex girl's name are like my favorite characters in Fate.
Edelfelt.
Yes. The guy with the infinite in the fighting game.
Yeah. To be fair, her infinite is way less interesting than she is.
Yeah. It's just funny that she has one. Oh yeah, here's the funny thing. Keel's not a fighter. So he actively uses the random encounter reducing item to make sure he doesn't get harangued on the way back to college. I like this tutorial here because it feels like an organic dialogue. Well, yeah, if it doesn't fucking work, I just run for my life. Just Keel little right. Oh yeah, we forgot to look at Keel. Just a dude, that's all. I do like these characters because even though there's like some little bits, it's conservative character design. It doesn't look ridiculous. Keel is a wizard. He does wizard stuff. Is Keel missing an eye? No, he's closing it because he's fucking tired. Because he's a knowledge-obsessed student that doesn't care about his health, so he's prone to staying up too late and not getting enough sleep.
Man, I don't need knowledge as an excuse for that.
Keel is a wizard. He has this world's magic: water, fire, and wind. I'm sorry, WD. He has WD-40. Holy Ballers are good.
It's perfect for you know, squeaky hinge.
Sorry?
The WD.
Oh yeah. And yeah, we got a holy bottle there. It's just really, it's like a very like little moat of world building, but it's so funny because you instantly know Keel's character in that moment. Can we rename spells in this game? I don't know if we can do it now. But you can turn spells off.
Which is important, actually. Very important.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you about how I couldn't beat Symphonia for a fucking week because when I fought a boss in there that is water element, I had equipped water element daggers.
Also, the AI gets really fucking stupid. You need to gently guide the AI by turning off certain spells.
Speaking of, I should probably turn off Aqua Edge because it is not a good skill.
Did we get him?
The thing about Aqua Edge is that it hits where the enemy used to be. So if Reed, being the meathead as he is, knocks them away, Keel just misses. I also believe Keel is more prone to using Aqua Edge because it's cheaper. Actually, wait a minute. I should probably do this. So yeah, this is the problem you're gonna run into with Farah a lot. She's your healer, ergo she's gonna chew on your orange gummy worms for the entire game.
I mean, Let me tell you about heal points.
Yeah, that system makes no fucking sense to me.
No, it's because healing was too easy in Berseria.
It was easy in every game because you just fucking buy gels. You're not supposed to have to think about healing. It's an RPG. You manage number. God damn.
What? Wait.
What? Out of breath? As weak as ever.
We climbed down like 2 hills.
Give me a break. I've had insufficient sleep lately.
There it is.
Why don't we camp here? We still have a long ways to go.
Do we? It's always been a weird, like, inconsistency in between.
Don't touch me.
Right. I forgot about this little problem with
You
Keel.
don't need to speak like that.
You can't be too careful around people you don't know. But she could be useful. At the very least, I hope to build a solid bridge of communication.
If you hold all the... Yeah, I've always wondered what people do with the medical supplies after an apocalyptic quest.
Useful?
Also, to be fair to Keel, I also do not like being touched.
Once I gather enough evidence about the dangers of the dark matter, I can return to Minch University. Better yet, I might even be invited to join the Royal Observatory of Astronomy.
So the only reason why you're so cooperative is for your own benefit. You become quite the
Oh,
opportunist.
Reed, you've just been a bitch this whole time. You have no
Yeah.
reason to talk.
As much as I love this game, Reed was never the reason why I like the game. He's a punk.
Yeah,
You're
he's
wrong.
a fucking
I'm
hypocrite
simply
is what he
searching for the
is.
truth, and for that, I need the best environment possible.
Usutiosu, wadi ayaitun ruwaigun?
That's a lot of capital letters.
Don't touch me.
Is
Man.
that a Cramo cage? You have one too?
It's kind of funny because, like, if you think about it, since part of the game, Meridy's been punched 3 times.
Don't be stupid. I'm not like those rogue Kramel students. Unlike them, I've actually studied the light Kramels. Robial distortion and caloric flow fundamentals suggest a practical scientific
Saying Robials and Kramels, just, oh, I can't take them seriously.
This is kind of what I was afraid of about the Tales games. God, I love Tales games for a lot of things. Oh, I hate the jargon.
Also, caloric is an actual word, just with a C instead of a K. You don't do that.
K-Cals are also a thing, Torpo.
Well, yes, but that's a capital C.
For instance,
I got
No,
it,
there's
I got
there's
it.
also capital
You're
K
something
K-Cals.
else.
It's just not like that.
Yes, but caloric is, you know,
It's dietary, not what they're doing here.
yeah.
Bruh, just do push-ups. Yeah, Gilio.
Squats in oats. Squats in oats.
No problem?
No, there's a problem here, Farrah. I do like the writing here, though, because it does show that these 3 have a past, and they're very... It very much reveals with how willing they're like... They're willing they are to bitch at each other. Also, thanks
How
for the
willing
follow,
everyone
Farrell.
is to tolerate Reed. I think you mean.
Yeah.
Like, if they hadn't known him since they were kids, they probably would not be as tolerant of his bullshit.
We need to go find a cave.
It's fine, Loaf Sneeze. I didn't want to get into the argument.
By the way, for some fucking reason, Meridy loves to use her attack, but she's a wizard, so her attack fucking sucks.
We don't lose.
I don't know why she does this. I just wanted to cast magic, but the game's like, nah, I'm just gonna fucking throw my squirrel at people.
Never understood the timer and like why that's important.
It's for grade farming. A lot of the... Which is like a post-game thing.
Look at that fucking boat zoom!
Yeah, it's a pretty windy day.
Holy shit!
Damn it.
And yeah, Divine Hero said you can change their strategy.
Yeah, I could, but that sounds like effort.
Yeah. This guy gets it.
Somebody mentioned it earlier. It's so fucking easy to get stun locked in this game. Takes like 15 seconds. Yeah, but that's effort. Not really feeling that. Where's my apple shell? There you are. Actually, no, no, we don't have any lettuce. God damn it. I should stop through the fucking grocery. Sorry?
You do have pasta.
Yeah, but we don't know how to make
raw-ass pasta like the fucking animal you are.
But we can't access the kcals in it, Torpo.
No, you can. It's made of carbs. It's nothing but kilocalories. Wang, those calories you see on the box are kilocalories. They're the big C calories.
That's what I think it is. It is. So, this is gonna seem like a bit... This is a weirdly important part of the game.
Delicious kinds.
Egg bears. Are egg bears still in the game in our eyes, Torpo?
No.
Thought so. That sounds stupid, right? Egg bears?
It's just a bear that lays eggs?
Yes. They also punch you with their big fucking claws.
I was gonna ask, are they like owl bears, or...?
No, they're not birds. They're just bears that lay eggs.
That's fucking weird. Oh, that's weird.
I
Can't believe
just had
those
the dawning thought that this is a big old stab at capitalism.
delicious bear egg capitalism.
One thing I do like about this game is that they have holy bottles and dark bottles. You have the grind item, even though in any rational sense you wouldn't use it, but if you need to, like, if you need to grind, you have the option. And you will always have 15 dark bottles, because they drop like fucking candy at some point, and you just never really use them as much as holy bottles.
Also, as someone else mentioned, the holy bottles are also like a good explanation of like how people go about the world.
Yeah. Well, buddy, you have fun with your little egg-shaped fetish there. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, right. Areas of this dungeon will open up depending on when you get somewhere. Ah, ropers.
Sonic Blade.
I'll never understand this.
Lightning Blade.
It's a reference to the roper from D&D, except like Japan does a little weird change of how the ropers look by comparison. Because the roper in D&D has like an eyeball and a gaping hell maw of teeth.
I'm aware. I'm just like still confused by it to this day.
What was that? The game's a little loud in my ear.
I'm just still confused by it to this day and how it became so ubiquitous.
It's the idea of like nature, of like something disguising itself as nature. Like it's the same reason why the mimic is so terrifying.
No, the mimic is terrifying because it preys on you in a moment of weakness.
Exactly, like the
Hey,
roper.
Keel.
Vulnerable, and then it bites your penis off.
Yeah, like the roper.
No, I'll be
those
fine.
do other horrible things.
Haha, Reed doesn't do cardio.
We've grown and learned to say complicated stuff. But when you get right down to it, we never really change.
Barry, you wouldn't know a 3-syllable word if it saved your life.
You could say that again. Nothing at all.
Like your head.
Oh yeah, there is also other relevance to being important.
I'll fight you.
Oh, baby voices.
Baby voices are real bad.
It's all right now, Keel.
Oh my god.
As long as he
I said
doesn't
it's
talk, we'll be
alright.
safe.
No, we're not safe.
Farrah's been alright so far, but that is not some convincing crying is all I'll say.
Well,
It's
at
the
least it
early
looks like
age
he
of
doesn't
voice
cry
acting.
anymore.
It's fine.
Keel, are you all right?
Nah, he's fucking dead.
Of course.
but his adolescent charm sure is gone.
God, Reed, could you not be a bitch for like 2 seconds?
No. No. And he's our main character. Reed is the hero of this adventure.
I mean, at least in Abyss, the point was that the main character fucking sucked.
Sonic Blade! Wind Blade!
God, I can't land Thunderblade for some reason.
Lightning Blade! Win!
Oh, I have a new skill. When did that happen? It's such a weird scenario, because, like, I remember not really caring about Reed throughout the story, but yeah, I never realized how kind of a dick he is. So I got a protector. Oh, it's armor. Also, that's the weird thing about Reed in this game, like, they do a lot to show off his fucking abs. New skill that we got is Demon Hammer. This line of skills is probably the best in the game because it's very simple but very good. D&D has fake stalagmites, fake stalactites, fake cloaks, fake whatever they feel like, fake buildings, fake floors, fake wall. I remember reading the story about the mimic community that's just a living room, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever.
I mean, first edition was rife with mimics. I still like the sheep and wolves wolf and sheep's clothing, which is a mimic that is made of a rabbit on top of a stump.
What? Oh wait, no, I know that one.
Yeah.
So Demon Hammer is great because it's not only an anti-air, it also hits people ahead and forward. It's very good.
And you also need to use it 250 times.
And then I have to use the skill afterwards multiple times as well. We put chains on Farah's arms!
It's good for her punches.
Oh. Oh, thank God I could take off this fucking pot lid.
Let's do it.
Ghosts!
Demon Hammer! Demon Hammer!
The good thing about Demon Hammer is that it's so good that you're gonna use it 250 times.
Wind Blade! We did it!
It's always funny that they stick in the detail of just Keel being fucking exhausted after a fight. So this seems like an arbitrary attack, right?
Demon Hammer! Wind Blade! Demon Hammer!
There we go.
Wind Blade! Lightning Blade! Don't let your guard down yet.
What do you call a fake body of water in Dungeons and Dragons? A streamer!
There you go, amigo. There's your Gilbert Gottfried for the day.
Wow, I hate it.
By the way, that bear body's still there. That's weird, right?
Nah, it's fine. Just poke it with a stick.
I mean... yeah? Well, we could poke it with something, like bear meat's... Actually, no, didn't somebody say bear meat's, like, really toxic?
What are
I don't
you
know
doing?
about toxic, but it's probably not great and probably full of parasites.
That's it, it was it was very parasitic.
Huh?
General rule of
I'm
thumb,
making
predator
jerky.
meat's shit.
If you dry egg bear meat, it makes good emergency ration.
Luckily, this isn't our world, and bear meat is actually really good here. We can
I'm
make it in
afraid
burgers.
I can't agree. Over time, egg bear meat undergoes a chemical transformation and loses much of its nutrients.
I mean,
What are you talking
most
about,
dried meats
Keel?
do.
You've never even eaten it.
I don't need
Aren't
to
livers
eat it to
in
know.
general
It's
toxic?
explained in detail in volume
I mean, their
3,
entire
chapter
job
21
is to
of the
filter
Leonora
toxins.
Encyclopedia.
Exactly.
Huh. I don't care what it says. I eat it all the time, and I know I'm right.
Reed, you probably have like
Also, fun.
Reed, you probably have like 2 kidney stones.
Boys,
Fond memories of that one episode
calm
of King of the Hill
down.
where Bobby Hill
Does
got
it matter
gout because
either
he ate
way?
too much liver.
Keel, don't even think I'm sharing this with you.
Fine.
I
could
never
care
really,
less.
like, man, I never realized how petty Reed is.
Boys will be boys.
Holy shit.
And yeah, most meat, when properly handled, is fine. That's true.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure that you actually examine it. So
General
yeah,
rule of thumb, don't fucking eat raw ass meat and don't eat meat from a place you don't trust.
so yeah. I'm not joking, everyone. Remember that bear attack. It is very important.
And yeah, also, boys will be boys is a terrible, terrible way of, rationalizing something. And B, Bean's just a dick.
Yeah, you also gotta keep in mind the era that this game was. At the time, they didn't really have that mind. Oh, fuck, I'm poisoned. Do I even have a thing? I do, but it's like the expensive one. Farrah, can you do anything about this? No. Ugh. Time to piss and moan about it. Ooh, battle axe. Dang, look at that. It's even more accurate. That's weird, right? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess we found the bear mauling.
Oops.
By the way, that's not the reason why the bear mauling is important. I'm sorry, bear attack.
Demon Hammer!
It's true though, Griddead, as does Affluenza.
All right.
Why are you worried about... Well, poison is... Poison and toxic are 2 different things, but I forget what the logic is, because, like, toxic is chemical, while poison is organic, I think?
No, it's basically... The difference is, if it bites into you, I think it's poisonous.
Yes,
Or
because...
venomous.
Oh,
If it
yeah.
bites into you and poisons you, it's venomous. If you bite into it, and you're poisoned, it's toxic.
Oh, imbibe versus
Poisonous, I should say.
injected.
Poisonous. Fuck, I don't remember, man.
Okay.
Hey, shrimp. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, basically, it's a case of who bites whom.
And yeah, those merchants murdered the fuck out of some bears. What we're going to take away from here is that capitalism is just fucking terrible. Also, we crossed an ocean through an underwater cave system.
Look, there's only a few, like, things of those that I really remember
What?
off the top of my head.
Was that Breath
And
of Fire
so-
3, amigo? I forget.
And it's, the difference between a stalagmite and a stalactite is that stalactites are on the ceiling, so they have shade, and stalagmites are on the ground, so they have shade. And also, the difference between a turtle, tortoise, and terrapin.
This fight is... I remember this fight being actively miserable because this throws hammers.
Fucking chaotic.
Welcome to Tails game.
That was easy.
The problem with the game is that as much as I like it, the combat system wasn't quite as tuned. This is like the best it's gotten at the time, but even like compared to say its contemporaries like oh, there was another one game after release after this and they tuned the battle system even better. But like the main issue is that even though this is like the best at the time of its release, it's still a little clunky.
I don't think that,
Oh,
Tails
boy.
Combat really
Demon Hammer!
started coming into its own until, Abyss, which added
Yeah.
a rerunning to the 3D that Symphonia had.
Because one thing that the Tales games always want to do is they want to do like fighting games, and in this game you kind of have like really tough like frame inputs to do stuff.
Lightning Blade!
Because, like, technically Reed's attack is a 2-hit combo, but you are able to cancel into a thrust for a 3-hit combo if you do it within a very specific window. And then from there, you can do an art. But the timing is really tight. Abyss also has shortcuts.
I think so, Hunter
yes.
stuff.
It did. Because I would use the shortcuts to command AI to do heals and shit.
Man, free running broke that game over its knee.
Oh yeah, that's part of why I want to play it. Thanks, NPC. I appreciate it.
Like, I think Berseria and Arise are both in a solid place, like gameplay.
Oh right, I forgot they don't really call them arts yet.
Art with an E.
They're called skills still. Utility items. Not gonna buy here yet. Also, new city. Gotta find Wonder Chef. The thing about Abyss is that I think it's still stuck to the doctrine of, like, auto attack, art, advanced art. I don't think you could just art spam in that game, but I don't remember. It's been a while since I played that one.
Yeah, I don't remember it either. I played it on the 3DS, funny enough.
We don't have any clocks here. We don't know what time is.
Look at the sun, you dipshit. If you stare into it long enough, you'll get superpowers.
Yeah, that's what I saw in Lisa. Oh, this is gonna be weird because I don't remember where Wonder Chef is. It's obvious when you see him, but it's a matter of remembering. You are... Oh, you're an NPC. You looked important. Spell canceling, yeah. Tales games are always ridiculous about their systems. It's kind of awesome, honestly.
It is, but also completely unnecessary to beat the
Completely! But, like I said, the Tales devs really, really want to be a fighting game, man. Oh, I forget where we're supposed to go here. I actually forget where we're supposed to go here.
Yes, as someone who doesn't play fighting games, I can assure you it means nothing to me.
Man, I may need to poke in the right direction, because fuck, I forget where you're supposed to go here. Because, like, I thought it was this way, but not, is that the case? Oh, I know what's up. There we go. Ah! A naturalist commune. Is this the one? I remember this being weird. No, I guess not. Man, they really phoned in this NPC dialogue, didn't they?
I guess I just never found combat in those games compelling enough to worry about that.
Oh, well, you never really have to worry about it. The entire point of the reason why the Tales battle systems are so developed is that they want to reward people that put in the investment of it. You could go... I could tell you right now, you could go through this entire fucking game, just spam Demon Hammer, and get to the final boss and die, but that's another thing entirely, but you get what I mean, right?
Yeah, it's just, if I want to play a character action game, I'm going to play a character action game.
Exactly. I just really like Tales for going through the motions to do this and distinguish itself as such. I like this. Hey, Professor, it's been 3 years. I need a favor. In Symphonia, you could get through like 3/4 of the game just mashing attack and arts. Yes, but I will give Symphonia credit. The ninja gal in that game actually had some really good techniques. She was legitimately fun to play.
Yeah, shame Lloyd sucks.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Tales games with a shitty male protagonist. There you go.
Wow!
Wow. How do you feel about coffee, Torpid?
It's really great because I always got Lloyd confused with the main character of
I always love Merity here, just popping in like, okay, you seem old and smart. You're like an elder, right? Please help. Have you even found a single lens yet? No, I'm not doing that at all.
Yeah, I always, in my head, always get him mixed with main character of Radiata Stories.
Aren't they the same name?
I think so, and also they have a similar look.
Yeah, but Symphonia Lloyd looks like a rejected like Toku design, while Radiata Stories Lloyd looks like an asshole. Like, not
Yeah, well, to be
offensively.
fair, he is an asshole.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the point. I don't know, I like that. I like the main character of Radiata Stories a lot more, but I also like Radiata Stories a lot.
Jack developed. No, it's Jack, not Lloyd.
It was Jack, yeah, that's it.
Jack develops in that game. Lloyd doesn't really?
Jack also goes through some shit, and neither ending comes out particularly well for him.
That's really one of the most, like, profound things about Radiata Stories is that there's no good ending to the story.
Nope.
Because there's
Both
no way.
paths
There's
just lead to misery.
There's no way to have a good ending in the story. And by the way, here's how you solve the problem about alien languages.
I'm sorry, just seeing the Oars earring, just like...
Wow. Coming back to this, I completely forgot about this.
Fucking the internet has poisoned us.
So, how do you solve alien languages? Literally the Babelfish.
That's convenient. What if we just told the spirits to do everything for us?
Exactly. Now you're
Finally
getting
gonna
animism.
invent the Kramel that wipes my ass.
You think you have it tough?
Yeah, let's reference a fucking Family Guy bit, sure.
I can't help it! Though, yeah, it's not technically a Babelfish, but the idea is that the spirits of the realm use a language called Melnix. And wizards in this area... Wow, I really give it that wizards tone, didn't I? Wizards in this realm have found a way to communicate with the spirits using a Babelfish. Melody speaks this language. Ergo, the walkie-talkie earring should allow us to communicate with her.
No, Cully, the thing he was referencing was specifically a Family Guy bit about the Flintstones.
Yep. I actually thought it was a Flintstones bit, to be honest.
Oh, you were like half right.
By the way, it was said that Melody's language is a variant, in that it is pure old Melnix. This is also going to present something really interesting later in the game, I believe, when Melody tries to interface with the world.
Man, this translation software is hot dog shit.
Right? It keeps saying butt.
But.
Butt, 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 butt.
But.
So, this right here, I'm gonna let you know, this is some fucking bullshit to set you up for the next dungeon.
You gotta align your vibes, homie.
you got a vibe check, man. If you want to learn language, you got a vibe check.
And look, I have just the thing that'll help align your psychic waves, he says, pulling out a fat doobie.
By the way, there's a certain sprite missing from the team.
You just see him just slowly pull a joint out from under his robe. They just all leave, and he's like, oh, I guess I'll just have the rest for myself.
I like this line here. I really like this line here. Keel, she's not a fucking alien, okay?
Starts smoking a blunt.
So hey, a lot of JRPGs at this time love to do it. Let's take away a party member. Let's have them be 3 levels behind.
Again, just remembering the last JRPG you played.
Oh man. Dude, compared to fucking Nash, Keel's a saint. Keel has no social skills.
I know, I'm just saying, like, the revolving door policy with the party.
Yeah, you're right. I will also say this, the big reason why, Keel is kind of an ass, they go into this later, but I want to bring it up now because, like, I don't want there to be any misgivings here. Keel has had a lot to prove. And when you have to constantly prove yourself, you get kinda jaded with the world. Nash is just a bitch because he felt entitled because he was sucking Galleon's dick. The real Nash in this game is Reed. Yes and no. Reed's petulant nature is all of the fact is that he just wants to live a normal life in the woods and not have to overextend for the sake of others.
He just wants to live in a van down by the river.
Yeah, Reed's issue is that he's an underachiever. Go on.
I feel like underachiever isn't the right way to phrase it.
How would you do it? I could be using a wrong word.
No. You got the point across. I get that. It's more like he has no interest in going above and beyond. He just wants to keep it simple.
Demon hammer! Demon hammer!
It's easier, it's simpler, it's safer.
We took care of them.
Oh! Farrah got a new skill. I don't think she'll ever use it.
So once again, just gonna come round back to my discussion on the romance between the two characters and what it means to be convenient.
No, she had Triple Blossom. Swallow Dance is better.
Yeah, chat, let's discuss once more convenient relationships and what they mean.
But yeah, like, as much as Reed is kind of a dork and kind of a dunce, it's not Nash bad. Reed is not a cop.
Just dive into the concept of personal inertia.
Also, I kind of get why they're doing this because, as I mentioned before, Tales games are very character-oriented. The focus of the games are character development. So doing stuff like this is basically like the work equivalent of a team building exercise.
So I would argue Reed's not a creep, at least from what I've seen so far.
Nah, Reed is actually pretty well adjusted. He's also just got kind of a bad attitude.
Yeah, no, he just doesn't want anything to do with this fucking ridiculous over-the-top bullshit, which, like, I can respect.
But also, like, he doesn't have to be a dick to his friend that he hasn't seen in 10 years.
Yeah, no, he's taking his frustrations out on everyone around him, and that's just bad for him.
Wow, did Farrah get another new skill? What the fuck?
That's the real issue with Reed, is that he's taking all of his problems out on everyone around him.
Do I have a panacea bottle? Nope, Reed's just gonna dissolve into a goo and die.
At least that's my take.
That's the other thing I like is that, like, we don't like Reed, but he's a very... It's weird to say well-written character because you can understand why he's being petulant about it. It's not a great excuse, but at least it's like a reasonable one.
Yeah.
Also,
this
is
is
like...
teen and clearly hasn't really had the need to have a whole lot of emotional development.
Also, this is like the weirdest thing, because, like, we went from an RPG where the main character doesn't talk at all, and said the fucking mascot character covered everything. Yet in this game, Reed is his own character. It's kind of wild.
Look!
Yeah.
Over there!
Also, say what you will, at least Reed is still doing shit and helping anyway, as much as he bitches.
Oh god, I forgot about the fucking pitcher plant cockatoo.
Merity!
Like, at least he has a sense of duty, if nothing else.
Oh, Baururu Boom!
Say what you will about that.
There's Quickie! Merity's trying to save Quickie!
She was looking for Quickie.
Thanks, Reed.
We've got to save them!
Well, if we're gonna do that, I gotta fucking heal.
Because, yeah, once again, that's just, like, my take on it. It's like, yeah, he bitches a lot. Boy, howdy does he bitch, and take his frustration out on the people around him, which is real sucky.
By the way, keep that in mind. That is actually a very important plot point.
But, you know what? At least he keeps on going, and he does have a sense of duty, if nothing else.
This is technically a boss fight, but they're using the random battle music?
Demon Hammer! Demon Hammer! Demon Hammer!
Also, Kill, why are you getting in the line of fire? What the fuck?
Well, Grindead, there are apps for that.
I'm also on the lookout for a quick...
Merity! Everything's fine now.
So are you ready for... accents?
Hell yeah!
Merity, I'm sorry. I didn't realize Quickie was gone.
Hey, do you understand? Monsters are vicious and dangerous. You put us in danger too. As a part of the group, you don't go off alone like that. Got it?
Come on, that's enough. After all, we're all fine.
Heal, please, she's not a fucking child.
That's the one thing that always bugged me about this game, is that they really do treat Merity like a 9-year-old, and then when you understand who she is, you're just like, man, you really underestimated this woman.
Yeah, they infantilize the shit out of her.
Anyway, next time.
Okay. You saved Merity and Quickie. Thank you.
How do you like broken English?
Yeah.
No need to
I mean,
thank
at least she's putting
Let's
the
get back to
effort in,
Professor Mozet's
okay?
house.
It's more than any of them.
You bet.
She has stakes in the matter, we'll say.
What?
Still, my point is...
The earrings. Are you wearing them?
Yeah.
By the way, best way to pass a vibe check, fight a boss.
Pretty.
Hey, stop that. That tickles.
Same as Merity.
Well, yeah. We put these on so that we can communicate.
What was the one thing where you're talking about, Topper, where someone can't possibly be this stupid?
Reed?
Not a very sharp guy.
Huh?
I feel like that's described a number of JRPG characters we've dealt with.
I think it was in Chrono Cross, I forget.
Oh, you mean with
talking
Kid?
to Merity?
Sorry? No, like... Somebody that was, like, not getting it so hard that you couldn't possibly be this dumb.
Will!
Critical
Yes,
density.
you're talking! It's Meredy. Raid, not too sharp.
Ow, ow, ow!
So notice how, Meredy immediately used, like, an idiom the moment we could understand her.
I like that she just immediately called Reed a dumbass.
Exactly!
Thank you, Meredy. Thank you. I think I like Meredy already.
Meredy is a very good character, it's just that the game does a little bit to... I don't think infantilize is the right word I'm looking for, but, like, they treat her like a child and it gets really off-putting at times.
I mean, the party seems to do that, yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because initially she was, like, jumping on tables and shit, but there's a very distinct reason for that when you translate the text.
Demon hammer!
By the way, one thing, if you were able to notice it beforehand when we were fighting with Melody, she was speaking English in the fights.
Don't worry about it.
They didn't bother giving her, like, the Melnix language in fights.
Don't worry about it.
It is really dumb, but I thought it was really funny.
Don't worry about it.
Let's do it.
Boss fight, Mahogany!
Ah, yes, finally, it's time to make a desk out of fine rich mahogany.
Mahogany. Oh boy, I got lettuce! Let's make a burger!
Hell yeah! Wait, you got lettuce from a tree?
I think technically I got it from the mocking plant.
Oh, okay, because I'm just gonna say, like, Wang, those are leaves. That's not lettuce. Those are just fucking leaves.
Ah, fiber's fiber if you put your mind to it.
Lettuce No, the correct answer is lettuce also has leaves.
Ah.
Tell me, have you really come from Celestia?
You bet!
Let me see some
I
evidence.
think that's her fucking catchphrase.
Hey, set, you
Bowel
bet.
tea? What's evidence?
So I like this a lot in that A, there's not a unified language between Inferior and Celestia, and B, this shows that the Babelfish doesn't work 100%, because there will be moments where Meredy goes back to her language, because the earring doesn't know what the fuck to do here.
Yeah, her specific dialect
Then
can't
is it
really
true
be
the world
translated
is
well.
in danger? What kind of technology does Celestia possess? What exactly is that stone attached to your forehead? Do all Celestians wear such a stone? Come on, tell me!
Oh wait, could you stop grilling her for like 2 seconds?
Kill Road!
Damn.
Who's the rude one?
I mean, you did touch her stone, bro. That's a little
You also
weird.
just
on,
tried grilling the
cool
shit
down.
out of her out of the blue.
Say, Meredy, can you tell us the reason you came to Inferia?
You bet! Meredy? Wanna stop the Grand Fall? Need help?
Grand Fall? That's something not found even in the Leonoa Encyclopedia.
You bet!
Sorry, do you read encyclopedias for fun?
I gotta side with Keel here on this one. I used to read encyclopedias as a kid. I didn't
The
retain
I
Grand
wiki
Fall is
dive
when
occasionally, but
Celestia
that's
and
like a whole
Inferior
different
come
beast.
Closer together, and then
Hang on a second, because Maester did this.
Hey, set, you bet!
boom!
I just said you bet, but you know what? Good for you.
Inferia and Celestia colliding?
T-I-T-U su Dugati. You bet. Going to collide. Collide is very bad.
Thank you, Meredy.
That can't be.
There and here colliding? Are you serious? What's gonna happen? Are we all gonna be flattened?
Well, given the sheer density of both planets at the velocity that you're gonna go into, the moment you make impact, both planets are probably gonna completely dissolve. But that's like,
I mean, they're probably gonna rip each other apart first before that's even a problem.
but that's something that your both your civilizations can't even like theorize. I think.
Why had the balance collapsed? Was it a side effect of the raised cranial pressure caused by globule
No,
distortion?
you see, it was a deteriorating orbit. There was nothing that could have been done.
Or is it that the localized stress from the cranial zone has caused a Doctark effect in the orbis barrier?
Oh, Jargon Man, I love
Merity,
you.
Are you here because you know how to prevent the Grand Fall?
You bet! Gather the greater Cremels in Inferia. If we do that, the collision will stop.
Form a pact with the greater Kramels? What nonsense. It's impossible. Kramels and people live in different worlds. That's especially true for greater Kramels. Making contact is hard enough. A pact? Forget it.
So, like,
Get it.
Final Fantasy does this as well, but I really do like the fact that they have, like, the polytheistic, like, deity systems. It's always very fun.
Tugusu. No problem. Celestian Kramel Cage. Greater Kramels enter from here.
This sounds like a bad
Are you
idea.
suggesting that greater Kramels can be
Nah,
captured
nah,
in
don't
a
worry about it.
Celestia-made
What are you worried
Kramel
about?
cage?
Putting gods in a cage? No problem.
No. Kramel cages work the same way as Inferian ones do. But Parasol is different. With this, greater Kramels can enter the Kramel cage.
So I don't know if there's like a localization thing or what, but the parasol thing is a bit misleading. It's the hula hoop thing that Merity has in the intro cutscene. There we go.
So,
Wait,
use this.
hang on a sec.
Even my Kramel cage will work?
The ring fit. Merity has a ring fit.
It's just a ring fit.
I didn't even think. God damn it!
You bet! Greater Kramel can enter.
Oh yeah, that's also right. Merity's just a Pokemon trainer.
In other words, we can save the world.
You bet!
So I don't know if this is just like me seeing into things, but I'm noticing that like Farah's default like standing sprite has a little bit of that like casual like battle pose. Like she's always on in terms of ready to defend herself.
Maybe we could become heroes. Yeah, no problem.
Keel, can you bring them back to reality?
We'll ask Professor Mazette the whereabouts of the greater Kramels.
Hey, you can't be
Completely ignored
serious.
him.
Go seek the greater Kramels?
It's funny because even though Keel is the pragmatist, he actually wants to fucking do this.
If we can meet the greater Kramels, the truth
yeah,
about the
this
Grand
is fucking
Fall
great
must
for
come to
him.
light.
Yeah, exactly. This will get him back into college.
After all, the greater Kramels do
He can
not
finally
lie.
pay off his debt.
Keel, help Merity. Will you help? Please, please.
Hey, let's talk about that pre-association of relationships.
Probably doesn't help also that, like, Reed seems to have some real awful self-esteem problems.
Let me make it clear.
Keep that in
this
mind.
does not mean I believe all that stuff you've said. I only do this to discover the truth.
Sorry, I'm listening to Keel, and it just kind of hit me. And it almost sounds like the voice actor's ever so slightly holding their nose, you know? Like this.
How stubborn can you get? Come on, let's go.
Very. I don't want the two of them to end up together. I really don't.
Which two?
Merity and Keel.
Well...
They have zero chemistry and they seem terrible for each other.
We'll just have to see at the end of the video game, won't we?
Like, Reed and Farah seems more a case of just, like,
Let's do it.
personal inertia. Convenience.
Eyeball mushrooms?
Fireball! That was easy.
Also, a cool little detail I like about the game, it only really happens for, I think, Reed and possibly Keel, is that you do see their gear reflected on them. I think I'm gonna do one more cutscene before we call it an evening.
They're together because they feel like they should be together.
Who? Keel and Merity?
It's what people expect. Reed and Farah.
Yeah. Which is a shame, because, like, I do like Farah a lot. I think she's one of the best female characters in the series, so, and it just feels very odd that she tolerates Reed, but, like, you've proposed a pretty good argument about why that is.
It's because he's convenient.
Well,
it's a funny and fickle thing.
I like this line here. Well, Keel, in order to figure this out, you're just gonna have to fucking go there. I don't know anything about this. Another thing I always liked about the Tales games is that they really like using the anime emoji things, and they're just fun to see. Here it feels like almost a necessity, because, like, you're working with a very limited, like, frame rate.
You can't do facial animations.
Yeah, you can do some, but not all of them. Like, how are you supposed to show pensiveness while you use an ellipses emoji?
It's a means of working around limitations.
Move the plot along already. I'd argue... I forgot about this Indiana Jones ass thing.
What?
It's the airplane flying across the map, except it's just big ass Reed.
Whee.
But
the plot's been moving.
Yeah, like, I'd argue the picture plant thing was a scenario of, like, Mazet said that they needed to have a vibe check in order to understand each other, and what better way than to have a life-threatening scenario? It's team building.
So, yeah, you know what? That's valid.
Yeah. Sadly, we're not gonna fight, like, one of the big three yet, but, the fire one's gonna fuck me up. I'm just gonna let you all know. The fire one's really hard. So, this is actually a really interesting thing that, is never addressed. Farah has the ability to heal.
Innate power.
Yeah, it's a native thing. Oh, thanks for giving me antidote after the fucking poison dungeon! Dick bags!
Fuck you.
Ah, it seems you're talking with the girl quite quickly. That's weird coming from you. True learning is just a vibe check. Technically, you can't go back to Rasheen's now because there's a landslide blocking you from going there and you had to go downriver, but hey. Semantics. So, I mentioned the healing thing because, I believe 2 other games actually use that thing. No. I'm wrong. One Tales game and a Star Ocean game do healing as a weird magic as a plot thing. Here it kind of alludes to it, but ultimately it just kind of goes like, now we're just using this to teach you how to learn how to use antidote. A little weird. Oh, by the way, we finally got the name of the dude who Terminator attacked us. It's Hades!
It's clearly Hades.
It's actually pronounced Hades in the game.
Yadis.
But it's Hades.
Yadis.
Nope. Hades.
Goddess.
So one thing I always find funny about Keel's design specifically is that you do the wizard rope thing to try to avoid animating his hands. if I'm remembering this right. We'll save here. It should, if I load it tomorrow, it should boot us at the entrance because of the load state system. And then we can continue on to the first Greater Caramel, Undine. That's kind of a thing they do in every Tales game, isn't it? The first one you always find is Undine.
I don't know.
Because I know
Rise didn't really do that.
Because I know they did it here. They do it in Symphonia. I don't think they do it in Abyss.
Yeah, they definitely didn't do it in Arise.
They didn't do it in Vesperia either. I guess it's just early thing.